Hello, Doug. Hello, Anthony. Chris Hansen here of Hansen versus Predators and To Catch a Predator. Gonna need you to have a seat. That's right over there. As you might have guessed, I'm not here to talk about your podcast. I'll save you from reading the transcripts. Let's just walk outside where the officers are waiting. I'm right, you're right. Everybody come along. It's all over and everything's wrong. I'm wrong, you're wrong. Everybody with the song. It's all over and we'll find out who's time.
Shout out to Who's Right Podcast.
Stop.
It's the Who's Right Podcast with Squeezy and Shampoo East Coast. This is Tom, who went to school for trees, also known as Tim the Tom Man, also known as the host of Who's Right Tonight, where I talk about what happened last week on the Who's Right Podcast. Before we begin, I would be remiss if I did not tell you to go to patreon.com/who'sright. You would certainly not regret going to patreon.com/who'sright and donating $5 a month. You can also become a member of the Who's Right Podcast on YouTube. When you become a member on YouTube, you receive... Or you can just go to BeastieBoysEpisode.com and see what's going on over there. That's enough talking about how Doug and Anthony earn their money. Let's see if they deserve that money by recapping the bonus episode. A mother is bluntly honest with her daughter for over a year and a half, and she receives jail time for it. Anthony's only skill is making hammers. There is no dollar amount great enough that would convince him to switch to making wrenches. And have you or a loved one OD'd on an aspirin laced with Fent? Good. Checking in on Wednesday's episode, rest in peace, Charlie Kirk. Your smug handling of the microphone will be missed. Anthony likes immigration the same way he likes his steak. Rare, rounding out Who's Right Tonight, the Who's Right Clubhouse will be built in Gary, Indiana. Patrick Michael need not apply. Then the boys read super chats and wrapped up the show for a week. What will happen tonight on a brand new episode of Who's Right?
Did that annoy the shit out of you, only being in one ear?
It was not only in one ear.
The music was in my left ear, and then he was in both ears.
Really? No, it was in. Everything was fine. Everything sounded exactly right.
No.
Oh.
Yeah, it's only in my left ear.
That's not how it is for me. Ask everybody if it comes out of their left phone or their right phone. I'm assuming that just listening on their phone. So,
well, fuck. Well, I hope it's not a me problem. I hope I'm not Tom deaf in my right ear.
yeah, definitely.
So I think we have a slight Tom update.
Okay.
Right?
Right. Yeah. Tom apparently convinced his cousin to give us money.
That's not what I was going to talk about. I was going to talk about his cousin coming on after the after show.
Yeah.
The after show when we weren't recording.
Right.
And started giving us the lowdown on Tom.
Right.
So Tom better be a little nicer around these parts now that I've got this ammunition in my gun.
You want to tell him what that ammunition is, or are you just going to let him hang and wiggle a little bit?
Well, if I tell him what the ammunition is, then I can't hold it over. Tom's in the chat. So what the fuck, Mac? Yeah. So anyway, yeah, we talked to Mac. I didn't want to say his name, but whatever.
Yeah.
Tom, you better fucking be nice. That's all I'm fucking saying. Don't be trying any more fucking curveballs. Don't be pawning your shit off to Cardiff. The next time you fuck us over, there will be hell to pay. That's all I'm saying.
Hell to pay. I think you're using that term pretty loosely. And I think the main takeaway was that I forgot Tom still does Who's Right Tonight. That was the main takeaway, right?
That was the after chat when nobody else was around. So that was between us.
Yeah. Yeah. We won't tell you guys what happened or what we talked about, Tom.
Anyway, sign up to the fucking Patreon. You can hang out with us after the bonus episodes. We do after show chats every week now. Every single week.
It's so fun. Before last night, it was really fun. Last night,
It was fine last night. We had the fucking flipper guy.
oh yeah, that guy.
And we had a skateboarder doing skateboard tricks.
Yes, I forgot about that. But nobody was talking really.
It was the after show hangout where we watched people play with cups and balls and
What are they called? Dangle dongs or whatever? What were they called?
don't care. I don't know. I've already forgot about them.
They were called something.
Also, we are going to be doing another talent show here next week.
Yep. And that guy said he's going to skateboard on a talent show. And Mr. Dingle Dong's going to bring his Dingle Dong verse.
Dingle dong. Idiot.
I don't remember what they're fucking called. Cups and balls.
All right. I've got not a bunch. I got several things to play. I don't know if you want to bust through them all. Play a couple, play one.
Yep. What do we got?
Do
got
this,
Zack
do
song?
that. We got a couple Zack songs, and I'm introducing a new segment onto the show.
Okay. Let's start with the new segment.
All right. So one of our listeners, Redneck Beard,
Okay.
is going to start doing movie reviews for us.
Sweet. I like it.
Okay. So I'll play the first one.
Oh boy.
And the beauty of it is we get to tell him what to watch.
Oh, sweet.
Ready?
Ready.
This is Redneckbeard with your weekly movie review. This week, I watched Top Gun, Dorg's favorite movie. So spoilers, skip 30 seconds if you don't want to hear it. So the movie itself was really cool. The planes were really cool. The battle scenes were really cool. The special effects were actually pretty good for the time. But my main pet peeve with the movie is that it goes nowhere. The love interest sucks. Maverick, the main character, is unlikable. He's a bitch. He won't hone in. Iceman's a much better pilot.
He won't
Fuck it.
hone in.
Top Gun, 6 Dorgs out of 10 tones.
What? So now we have to pick the next movie that he watches?
Yeah.
I want to know what he thinks about do I get to pick?
Sure.
Okay. God damn it, what the hell is that movie called? It's the Kevin Smith movie where he fights the little bratwursts. Yoga hosers. Yoga hosers.
All right. Yeah, that's fine. Whatever.
Yes. You're watching Yoga hosers. And I want a full review.
No, a 35-second review. It's got to be short.
Full. 35 seconds.
A tight
full
35
seconds.
Okay. Yeah. So that went as well as I had anticipated.
I'm glad it's going to be a recurring bit. It can only get better from there.
I liked it.
Me too.
I'm happy with it.
I'm good. Yeah. I want to know what he thinks of Yoga hosers. Now I don't have to watch any movies. I can just tell him and he'll watch them and we're good.
Yeah. Oh, I agree. 100%. You get it.
Yeah.
You want to hear a Zack song?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
He's fat and he's balding. Each day a new belt that he's rocking. He lives to eat. Says he sells the meat, but wait though, he eats it all on his own. He's around 600 pounds at least. Guy tried to help get the dog to lose whatever little weight he could, but it was no use. Keep on munching till he's obtuse. He won't stop even when his rectum lets loose. And he shits his pants like the children that he rapes. Diarrhea flows while he comes all in the face. Now his personal clarity is setting in. He looks down at all his chins and says, what the fuck am I doing in this fatty life? Baby, oh baby, I can never stop. Forever growing, but my dick is small. Fat, 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 tiny dick, yeah. Fat, 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 tiny dick, yeah. Fat, 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 tiny dick, yeah.
That wasn't funny. Are you all right?
Yeah. Yes. Yeah, I apparently have the humor of a 12-year-old.
He said fat and tiny dick.
He said fat and you have a tiny dick. I think that might be like the genius lyrics right there. That's it. What the fuck?
I mean, I don't know where. Forget. Whatever. Yeah, it was fine. It was good. It was good. Douchebag.
Oh, God, that was pretty funny.
All right. So now what do you got? I just did 5 things. Now you do something.
I still laughing at the fat and tiny dick. Oh my god. So I found an article here. Let's see. Oh, come on. Oh, there it is. Okay. I was like, why is it not here? So this article is called Why Virginity is a Damaging Social Construct. Jesus Christ, that screen is bright.
I agree.
Ed, what do you agree on? That it's a bright screen?
No, I'm not. I don't pay attention to your screen.
You agree that virginity is a damaging social construct?
Yeah,
And then there's a little
for sure,
picture-
100%. There's no question.
Okay. There's a little picture of a lion or a tiger or a lion or some kind of a cat with teeth. And it says virginity is a myth. Do you think virginity is a myth?
No, I don't think virginity is a myth. That's stupid.
But it's a damaging social construct?
Yes.
How?
How old were you when you lost your virginity?
18.
Okay. So when you were 17, were you getting made fun of for being a virgin? Or were you lying about having sex?
Neither one of those things.
No, you're full of shit.
When I was 17?
Yeah.
No. When I was like 13.
Can you turn your fucking screen down? Jesus Christ.
So
It's
bright.
distracting as fuck.
It is so bright. I don't understand why this is so fucking bright. All right, move it down here.
Jesus
I can't even
Christ.
read it. I don't get it. Why it's so fucking bright. But anyways, so I was 17 and you're saying I was getting made fun of. So that means that virginity itself is a social construct.
Oh, I misunderstood. No, it's not. That's stupid.
Yeah. Well, okay. Explain it to me the way you understood it, please. I'm curious to where your mind went.
That virginity was a social stigma is what I heard.
Oh. I mean, isn't it? That wouldn't even be an article. That would just be like oh yeah.
No, but I was under the impression that you were saying it wasn't. And I was saying it was. That's why you got made fun of for being a 17-year-old virgin. As did all 17-year-old virgins.
But I didn't.
You, of course, you were the anomaly.
I know, I was so cool. People just assumed I had lots of sex all the time.
I got lots of sex with my wiener. I put my wiener in all the places.
So the premise of this article, if I can do this without going blind, why is the social construct of virginity damaging? The focus on penis and vagina sex erases other experiences.
Right.
Right.
No, it does.
So they are redefining the definition of sex itself in this article. Their definition of sex is anything that makes you feel horny or aroused. That's their definition of sex.
Then I have sex every day.
I'm having sex right now.
I don't want you paraphrasing this. This is important. Is that what it says?
I'm
Sex
reading
is
it.
anything that makes you feel horny?
This is school of sexuality is what this is. And this is like they go around to different schools and teach sexuality to teach sex ed to kids.
Okay, so I can tell you what's happening.
Okay.
They are what they are doing is telling kids, look, if you're already feeling something, you've essentially already had sex. So go ahead and have sex.
Kind of. I mean, they're not saying that outright, but yes, it says School of Sexuality Education's definition of sex is anything that makes you feel horny or aroused. This means that sex doesn't just have to be between a man with a penis and a woman with a vulva. It can take place between people.
Well,
of
why does it matter what
varying
kind of
genders.
fucking car she has?
I know. Suzuki. It gets only with a woman with a Suzuki. What makes some people horny might not even involve genitalia or other people at all. The association between purity and virginity serves to police women's body. That's number 2.
Hold on, say that again.
The association between purity and virginity serves to police women's bodies.
Isn't that the same thing? Purity and virginity? No, I'm serious.
I mean, yes, like unspoiled, right? That's what pure means, right?
Unspoiled.
Like, because sex is kind of spoils it. You know?
Well, I mean, until they clean that stuff out of there.
No, once spoiled, always spoiled.
No, but I'm trying to understand the article. Like I'm trying not to be combative with what you're saying. I'm trying to understand it and keep the conversation going.
Okay.
So it's different for you. Okay.
I'm a little confused. What's happening right now?
Okay. The headline was the association between purity and virginity.
Yes.
But the association is that it means the same fucking thing.
Virgin means pure.
Yes.
Like not having sex means pure. Virgin in the terms of sex, like sex virgin, not like virgin, like pure virgin. I understand what you're saying, but they're talking about in terms of the word virgin in sexuality is.
Yeah, I get it. I'm saying it means the same thing. If you point at a girl and say she's pure, that doesn't mean that she's a whore. It means that she doesn't fuck, right?
Yeah, yes, I guess.
Okay. And if you point at a girl and say she's a virgin, that means she doesn't fuck, right?
Yes.
So doesn't it mean the same thing? The association it's the same definition in this context.
I mean,
Per
I
capita.
guess. Yeah, sure. Sure.
Okay. Proceed.
Number 3 is the hymen is a myth.
It's not, though.
Like many people, I thought a hymen was a stretchy piece of cling film-like membrane which covered the vaginal opening. I thought it was the same for everyone, and you could break it by inserting a tampon, riding a horse, or having penis in vagina sex.
Stop. Nobody's thought that. Nobody thought that there's a fucking membrane over the vagina.
This guy did.
Like a thin piece of bologna just hanging out there waiting to be penetrated? That's
Yes.
stupid.
RFSU, a Swedish sex education charity,
Like the casing from a salami.
actually prefer the term vaginal corona, which has no hymen-related myths associated with it.
No, it's not a myth, though.
The link between the hymens and virginity is a social construct. Everything's a social construct. Even your hymen.
Social construct means it's made up by society, right?
Yes.
Okay. Is there or is there not a hymen in a girl?
I thought so. Yeah. I'm not like a sexologist or whatever. You can't tell if someone has had sex by looking at their genitalia. The shape and size of the vagina doesn't change with penetrative sex. Nor does the hymen change from penis and vagina sex.
You blow it up.
You blow it up. So saying that that your genitalia doesn't change from having sex, isn't that just a lie?
I didn't think so.
You didn't think it changed? You think that roast beef pussy is just natural?
No, but it's not like it goes from one to the other having sex one time.
No.
I mean, you get a bunch of miles on it. Yeah, it's going to look different.
Right, which means it changes it every time. It's like waves in the ocean polishing a stone or whatever. After a while, it's going to be nice and smooth. I don't. That was a bad analogy. I think.
if you keep your hymen in the garage, no Hyundai.
If you keep
Volvo.
your Hyundai in the garage,
Your Volvo. If you keep your Volvo in the garage, and it doesn't get any miles on it, it'll look good.
yes, which is true, right?
Yeah. But
So-
they're not talking about over the course of years and years. This is all surrounding the context about virginity. So what the insinuation is, if you have sex once, then you get the big meat curtains.
But that's not true. But what it says, the shape and size of the vagina doesn't change size with penetrative sex.
Yeah.
It's a lie.
I am interpreting it as everything else that you've read so far in the context of losing your virginity.
Okay. U.S. rapper T.I.'s comments about accompanying his daughter to the gynecologist each year to check her hymen and therefore her virginity was still intact.
Can I read something to you?
Yes.
The hymen is a thin membrane that partially covers the vaginal opening. It is typically present at birth and is made up of elastic tissue.
So baloney.
Located at the outer edge of the vaginal opening.
Yeah.
I didn't know that. I thought it was up somewhere inside. Like that. Like there's busting a cherry.
Yeah.
Is not a thin piece of bologna hanging on the outside of the pussy. That's facts. That's a blunt force fact.
So
you know who we need? Uncle Randy.
You think so? To explain hymen membranes to us? So this says anyways, the rapper T.I. put out a statement that he used to take his daughter to the gynecologist to check her hymen every year to make sure she was still a virgin. Do you remember that?
Yeah.
Okay. Quite rightly, it caused outrage, not least because the practice of virginity testing is condemned by the United Nations as a type of violence against women. And also, this is my favorite part, because what this young person decides to do with their body has absolutely nothing to do with their parent. So it's more like coded language about, yeah, we should be able to fuck kids. Exactly what you were saying. This whole thing is kind of peppered with like, yeah, let the kids fuck.
I'm sitting here looking at diagrams of pussies I still don't know what a hymen is.
Cool. let's figure it out together. Is it kind of like the casing around a sausage, but like stretched over a hole?
All I see is a bunch of hand-drawn pussies and lines says, okay, I know where the anus is. And then right above the anus is the hymen. And then the vagina. And then the urethra. And then the inner labia and the outer labia. And then the clitoris. And then the mons veners or whatever.
Mons veners?
I think that's what it's called.
Yep. No, it is. You got it right.
I'm kind of an expert in female anatomy.
Mons veners. Anyway, so this.
Oh, that's pubis. I mons pubis. That's different.
No, it's mons veners. I like that a lot better. The purpose of this article was to try to convince people that teaching young people that sex and therefore virginity means different things to different people by acknowledging that all experiences of sex are valid. And the most important thing that if, when, and how you have sex has nothing to do with anyone else and everything to do with what's right for you.
Yeah, I think I called it right from like the third sentence in.
Yep. So this is let's see. Gotta see if I can find it again about what this place is. Our unembarrassable team of facilitators consists of qualified teachers, youth workers, academics, medical professionals, and sexual violence prevention specialists who are passionate about inclusive relationships and sex education. So I missed the quote now, but there's a quote in here where they go around to schools and teach about sex education and porn. It specifically says we teach sex education and porn in the classroom.
How would you go about, okay, so let's say that you were one of these degenerates.
Yeah.
How would you go about creating a syllabus around porn? Like, I mean, what does that mean?
Do you just show porn videos?
That's what I'm asking. What does it look like if you're trying to, okay, so let's say you're trying to put together a lesson plan. You're the teacher, you're trying to put together a lesson plan and you've got to fill an hour. What do you do?
I mean, don't you always start with like, she comes in a bikini or whatever. And then
you got to set up the premise first. The premise is like, she's on a phone and she's like, I've got a problem with my sink, and then a guy shows up and he's like, I hear you got some leaky pipes. And then they fuck.
I hear you got some leaky pipes. Classic. What is there? Okay. Try to be, I try to understand this. What, like, if you were being serious, what, like, educational value is there in any form of pornography for children?
Oh, and you said take it serious?
Yeah. I mean, I'm trying to, but I don't know how.
If you wanted to teach your son
Yeah.
how to do the wheelbarrow, how would you do that without showing him? Now, the premise is you are wanting to teach your son.
But why?
I don't know why. You said what reason could you come up with? I gave you a reason.
Hold on. Let me back it up and ask a different question. What educational value could any pornography have in teaching a classroom full of children that are not yours?
So let's say that you wanted to teach a classroom full of children that aren't yours how to do the wheelbarrow. Now you go.
Couldn't I just demonstrate?
No, that would be inappropriate.
Why? What? It would be, I would bring my wife and we would just demonstrate. This is how you use garden tools. This one's the wheelbarrow. I can't think of
obviously I can't, nor can you, but
Right.
There is no good reason to show porn to a kid. Like that's a no-brainer.
or even to talk about it, right? Is there a reason to talk about it?
Yeah.
What's the reason? Don't watch porn.
Yeah. So
Then that makes them want to watch porn.
okay. Catch 22. What's the best way to make a kid watch porn?
Tell them not to.
What's the best? Then the inverse of that is
They can watch interracial porn.
tell them to watch porn so they don't.
No, but you can't. No, because then you're still going to get some kids that do. But that just sounds wrong.
Sometimes you got to do what sounds wrong to do what sounds no.
Be on the right side of history.
Yeah.
So I know that they've been complaining about sex education for like as long as there's been sex education or whatever. But do you think that it has to have gotten worse, right? I don't remember anything like this. I remember the teachers being embarrassed and like trying to tell the boys to stop laughing and like basically just teaching us this is what a condom is. This is how you put it on. Like if you have sex, you're probably going to get AIDS and die, or she's going to get pregnant and then you're going to get AIDS and die. It wasn't anything like sex is great and you should have it as soon as you can. Here's some porn.
Yeah. The sex education was the only true form of birth control is abstinence.
Which is true.
It's also gay.
Yeah, I agree with that. But it's 100% true.
Right. That's. I mean, I don't want to go into the sex education bit again.
Why not?
But that's not sex education. It's miseducation.
How? In what way is it miseducation?
Because that shouldn't be the only takeaway.
No. I'm not saying it's the only takeaway, but
And I started the premise of what I said was the only thing that was the only thing they taught in sex education is that abstinence is the only form of pregnancy or something. Whatever I said.
no, pregnancy, absence of the heart, or makes the heart grow fonder or something. So, okay, you have two choices. We're either going to teach abstinence only, or we're going to show the kids porn. Which one are you going for? Which one's better?
Well, but you're starting on a false premise. But given those circumstances, then you teach that abstinence is the pregnancy thing.
Right. But allowing anything past that has led us here. So how do you stop that?
Don't slippery slope it.
No, I didn't. It slippery sloped itself. I'm asking you, how do you allow more than abstinence only while still reining in the like adults showing kids porn? Where do you understand what I'm asking?
No.
So if abstinence only doesn't allow kids to be seeing porn, and then we allow some other stuff in, and it creeps and creeps and creeps, and it leads to where we are now, how do you stop that creep?
Say no creeps. You stop.
No,
You
no creeps allowed.
No, I don't understand the question. Like, how could we have stopped it? You can't stop it now. It's already happened.
Right. No, that's fine. Now that we've seen where it goes, what could we have done differently to stop it?
That is a different question.
Yeah. That's what I meant. Yeah. I mean, obviously we can't stop it now. We're already here, you know?
Right.
But
That's why my brain locked up. I didn't know what you were saying.
So we've seen the outcome. Like, how do we stop the slow creep without putting a stop to it at abstinence only?
Okay. So we got a time machine.
Yep.
And we're going to use that time machine to go back and fix sex education.
Yes.
Dumb. There's so many other things that we could do.
I didn't ask you if it was smart.
Do you think anybody's going to believe us if we show up in 1983 and say we're from the future and you can't show this video?
They're going to be showing porn in schools if you show this video. No, I don't think they would.
God damn it. I don't like that. I have the right answer. I just don't like it.
Okay. Well, what is it?
No sex education in school.
Crazy. It's crazy that you came to that conclusion all on your own.
I don't like it.
Uh-huh.
I don't want to talk to my kids about sex. It's gross.
You don't have to.
Then I don't want them to be ignorant. I don't want them being in like 35-year-olds and somebody brings up sex and they're like, what's that? And then they get made fun of. I can't live with that.
No, that's the most likely scenario. It's either the school shows them porn, you tell them, or they just never know. Those are the only options. So,
okay, what if we don't teach them about sex in school, but we just teach them about foreplay? Does that help?
Yes.
Only analingus.
Right. Yes. I kind of like that idea.
You know, I think that's my answer. I think I backed into that.
Okay.
So can you imagine as say 6th grader, 7th grader? When is sex ed? 9th grade?
No, it's way before that. Isn't it like probably 6th grade? 5th or 6th grade? I'm guessing.
So let's say it's your fucking health teacher or art teacher, or whoever it is that's assigned to sex ed that year. And they get all the kids in the class and they say, okay, kids, this week is sex ed week.
Yeah.
Sex is when somebody that you kind of like sticks their tongue up your butthole. Every kid would be like, fuck, gross. What the fuck?
I'm never having sex.
Yeah. And then nobody would have sex until they figure out that the teacher was lying. And by then it's too late. They're adults. Nope. That's not what I meant.
So you're saying that we should lie to the kids to make them not want to have sex, but we tried that. Like, don't you remember? If you have sex, you're probably going to get AIDS and the girl's going to get pregnant and her life will be ruined forever. That didn't work.
No, yeah, but that's because the premise, their whole argument was built on bullshit, because they always said sex is very pleasurable, but you could get this. Even with wearing a rubber, she may still get pregnant.
Right.
Or there's a 40% chance of getting herpes or whatever the fuck.
Yeah.
But the whole premise was it feels good. And that's all you heard was, oh, okay, so I'm going to do that then. If they said sex is you sticking your tongue up somebody's butthole and you'll get nothing out of it, Well, I'm not doing that.
I don't want to eat poop.
The only thing that ever stuck with me was when you do something with somebody, you're doing something with everybody that they've done something with.
Just the stupidest fucking thing. That is the dumbest argument.
Yeah. You know what? That's why I'm still a virgin. Because I'm no homo.
I'm not touching his wiener and his wiener and his wiener. Doesn't that argument just make it sound like girls are just disgusting when you're a kid? Like they don't wash it out? It's like that just is disgusting.
Yeah, but I think the girls were told the same thing.
Yeah, but nobody believes that guys don't wash themselves. A cock is much easier to wash because, like, how do they even get washed up in there? You know what I mean? Like, how do they get the cock out?
It's never truly clean.
Yeah. I mean, how do you get the cock flavor out of there? You know what I mean?
Are we done? Or what are we doing?
Check and check.
Okay. Good article.
Stupid fucking virgin shit.
You got anything else going on?
Oh, do I have anything going on? No. Nothing is ever going on.
Nothing to talk about? I don't want to. I got all these articles. I don't want to read them. I don't know why. I just don't feel like reading them. You want me to play the other Zack song?
No, not yet.
Fuck
So,
you then.
I mean, if you really want to, I want to check in on our doll pimp fucking affiliate and see if we've hit our goal yet or even, came up on it. So we have a goal at go to dollpimp.com and order something. And it looks like
How do they get there?
What's that?
How do they get there?
Oh, there's a QR code on the screen or there's a link in the description of the episode. For our goal, it looks like we've still raised $0 out of 1,500. So, yeah. All right, everybody. Thank you.
Thank you for that, everybody.
We're going to use that money to buy doll fuckheads. So go make our dreams come true or something. And there's also a link in the description for a GoFundMe that we want you to donate to. Don't ask questions. Just click on the link and send them money.
No, that's not going to do it.
It's not?
That's not going to get anybody to bother clicking the link. Why would they go there to help this person out?
Because he's a patron or a listener. I don't know if he's a patron.
So he's got expendable income that he can give to us, and then we're asking the other people to give.
I don't think he's a patron. I think he's just a listener. And his wife reached out and asked if we could share their GoFundMe. They're having some problems in their family, and they need a little bit of extra. They need a little bit of help, and you guys can go help. We helped, so can you.
Now, okay, we took the money that you guys gave us and gave it to these people. Now we're asking you to give somebody more money.
Yes. So just click on the link. Come on, guy. Be cool.
Why do I actively try to stop? I don't understand me, man. Help me understand me.
I can't understand you. How am I supposed to help
No,
you?
why would I was adamant that I wanted to talk about this guy's GoFundMe every episode this week.
Yes.
I wanted to make sure we donated. I wanted to make sure that we could do everything that we could. And then as soon as the mic is turned on, I'm trying to tell everybody, talk everybody out of it.
To do the opposite. It's opposite of whatever Doug says.
No, I want you to help me. Fuck this GoFundMe. I want you to help me.
Okay. See what you just did there?
Yeah, I want to know why I do that.
Because it's funny?
Why can't I just get on here and say it would mean a lot to us? See, because I would be lying. That's why.
Super gay. That's why. It would. It's not to say that it wouldn't mean something to us, just not a lot.
Okay, it would mean it could possibly mean something to one of us if you guys go to that Okay, so just be
It could
honest.
possibly mean something to one of us, maybe. What?
So
That's no way to sell it.
What do I do? I'm being serious. How do I get through this? Because I do this to us all the time.
Right.
Do I be honest or do I not be honest?
You've asked me this. I don't understand this myself. So you were very adamant that you wanted Doll Pimp you wanted the affiliate link for Doll Pimp. It has to be done. We have to have it. I want, which I'm in. Cool. No problem. And then it was like, we were, I don't know, 10 minutes into our first episode and you're like, can I take this QR code off the screen yet? You've asked me 15 times, can I take this stupid QR code off this stupid screen yet? Why are we doing this? This is stupid.
Yeah.
But it's funny. That's why we're doing it. It's funny. It made me laugh. We're selling fuck dolls. Is that
No,
not
I
funny?
get that. I'm pro selling fuck dolls. I'm trying to understand what's that have to. So
It's self.
we gotta buy this guy a fuck doll.
I mean, if anybody's getting one, I'm getting one. It's not.
Okay, no,
I'm not buying one for this guy.
I think I talked over what it is. I think you're right. It's self-sabotage.
Yeah.
So if nobody donates to it, then I can be like, ha ha ha, I did it. No, then that's not self-sabotage.
If nobody donates, you don't have to feel bad because you're like, I didn't really try anyways.
Oh, yeah.
That's self-sabotage.
No, it's hold on, what's his fucking name?
I'm not sure.
Micah. It's Micah sabotage.
Oh.
Because I'm fine either way. Like
Yes. I'm fine either way. So
I'm not even going to remember talking about this tomorrow.
You're welcome, Micah.
Hope you're doing better, man.
Such a dick move. You turn this into let's help Micah into like let's figure out what my problem is.
Well, if I think that I could help Micah more if I knew what my problem was.
Okay. Can you see a world where you come on this podcast and you're like, hey guys, I really want you to go and help Micah. And then this podcast lasts 10 years and is still fun? Because if you're doing that, you're also doing all the other things that you're supposed to do gay. I have no interest. It would make this podcast gay as shit.
I bet I wouldn't have talked like that if it was my GoFundMe.
It's okay. I would have.
All right.
I have a problem earnestly shilling things because I think it sounds fucking gay. I hate it. I hate the feeling that I have, all of it. Even if I believe in it, I want this guy to raise money on his GoFundMe and I still feel like shit. I have a problem being honest about any of it. Because I think it comes off as shitty and I don't know. I don't like it. For me, not for him. What he's doing is cool.
Go, Micah.
Right. So if you're self-sabotaging, you're
I'm
also
not. I'm Micah sabotaging.
if you're Micah sabotaging, you're also but you're pimp doll sabotaging too. Which it's all sabotaging me.
But I didn't Micah sabotage the sex dolls.
But you're trying to like get rid of it as soon as possible.
Yeah, because it's not working.
Well, what would be working? What's the metric for working?
You know that screenshot you sent me of how much we made off the affiliate link? That's the metric.
Oh, I wasn't doing it for money though.
Then why did we set up the affiliate link?
My motives are pure. I want a fuck doll head.
Yeah, you want a fuck doll head and you want somebody else to pay for it by buying other sex toys.
Yes.
And so far, we are nowhere near our goal.
Of $1,500.
Yeah, we're just about $1,500 short of our goal.
Right.
Right?
Right.
That's the metric.
Yeah. So, like, this is a call to action or whatever. Isn't that what you're supposed to do?
The call to action is supposed to be to help Micah, not to go buy a fuck doll.
They can do both.
Okay. here we're at the fucking fork in the road.
Okay.
On the left, okay, somebody that's listening has $10 that they want to give. They want to donate.
This is going to be hard. This is going to be a hard question.
And they're not a patron yet.
Okay.
And they don't have our book.
Okay.
And how many other things are we fucking selling right now?
Do they have our prayer candles?
No, what else? We are at peak as far as the shit that we are shilling. That you are having apparently a really hard time with.
We're at the peak? This is it?
Yeah, I mean, we've got like 14 links in the fucking description.
Okay. It doesn't feel like that. It doesn't feel like we're shilling that much stuff. Anyways, go to beastieboysepisode.com. We really are shilling a lot of stuff, aren't we?
Yeah,
Zack Attack Volume 6 or whatever it is, whatever we're on. Fuck, man.
This whole show has turned into racial jokes between us shilling something.
Fuck. All right. So
And the whole time making fun of, those guys, Casper mattresses are stupid.
So you're saying we need to cut out the racial jokes?
Can squeeze in a couple more ads?
More time for shilling our own shit? I love how you play the intro that still has the Arizona Bay Candy thing. That's amazing. We're still shilling things that don't even exist. I think we're just good businessmen.
Oh, yeah. That's and I realize that every morning when I'm driving that long journey into work.
We're titans of industry. No, but it's because we don't try. That's why. If we really tried, we would be doing a lot better.
Because I keep Micah sabotaging us?
Yes. Yep. That's why. If we tried, then we would be doing so much better.
Okay, what could I do differently to get rid of more copies of this book?
First of all, you can stop framing it like getting rid of more copies. It's all about the framing.
Okay, if I could make more money off of this book, how would I go about doing it?
Raise the price.
Okay, back to my original premise.
Okay.
Somebody has $10 in their pocket.
Okay.
There's doors in front of them. Door number 1 is the Hamilton and Piccolo book.
Okay.
Door number 2 is Zack Attack.
Okay.
Door number 3 is Micah's GoFundMe.
Okay.
Door number 4 is our Patreon.
Okay.
Door number 5 is the Fuck Doll Heads.
Okay.
Which door do you tell them to go in? Door number 6 is Super Chats.
Fuck, man.
Door number 7 is YouTube memberships.
Fuck off. This sucks.
Door number 8 is Supercast.
Can they? All right. Is there
Door number
any way-
9 is T-shirts.
Is there any way that they can raise more money?
Can they invest it and come back?
Invest your money, come back when you have a little more, and we'll let you open more doors.
Get out of here, you poor.
I don't really like this game. I don't like it when you put it this way. Makes it all sound so cheap.
Right, yeah. So answer the question.
Obviously, I'm going to go first door you open is the Patreon door. Always. That's rule number 1. And then
Okay, so 5 to Patreon, 5 to the GoFundMe.
oh no. I'm going down the list. So I think for bang for your buck, Zack Attack is probably where it's at. So start with Patreon, then go with Zack Attack.
You have $1 left.
Fuck. Yeah, go ahead and throw that on the GoFundMe. That's fine.
It's because we care.
Because we care. Exactly. But just bang for your buck. I think the Zack Attack is the way to go. But
No, bang for your buck is the Patreon.
no, I was gonna say after the Patreon. After you've joined the Patreon and that's taken care of, that's your minimum obligation.
There's like, I caught that. There's like, what, 400 bonus episodes or something?
I thought in the beginning it says over 500, and that was made like a long time ago. So there's probably like over 500 now.
Probably, yeah. I mean, the math works out.
Right.
These son of a bitch, why wouldn't they sign up for that?
Right.
You know what?
Exactly.
If they stand outside them doors for that long trying to figure it out, I don't fucking want them to come in any of them.
I still do. Come on in.
No. And I certainly don't want them taking that money and giving it to that ungrateful prick Micah.
Oh, he gets his cut after the Patreon and Zack attack.
All right. You want to hear the Zack 2 song?
Yes.
Reluctantly crouched by the sit-up bench, stomach churning and burning and wrenched. His pants feel heavy, he can't stand up. Reeling and squealing, he feels like a schmuck. He dumbly maneuvers and shuffles around, shit squirting out and dripping down. Runny and brown, it's making him squirm. Its odor is potent and faintly of sperm. As he scoots to the bathroom, his ass feels heat. Bernie cleans up the mess he left on the seat. The gym is now empty, except for one man still clinching and pinching as hard as he can. His son is let down and his wife is thrown up. And long ago, his daughter left to get stuffed. But he's holding and folding and hugging his gut and trying to hold the shit in his butt. But he's going to shit now. He's going to explode. He's so ashamed that he lost his load. Because he's holding and folding and hugging his gut. He's clenching and pinching and cinching up his butt. He's going to shit now.
Oh, God. Oh, that was good.
Did you recognize the song?
Yeah. I haven't heard that song in fucking forever.
You want to fill me in or?
Oh, I don't remember the band. It's The Distance, Going the Distance, something. Was it
That
Cake?
sounds
I
right
think it's
because the
Cake.
name of the song is The Shistance.
I think it's Cake.
Thanks, Zach.
But yes, I haven't heard that song. It was a pretty big hit for a while. No, not
no
big
you-
enough for you. Not big enough for you to have heard it.
Yeah, it was no, you can't touch this.
Yeah, that's true.
Can you think of a better song or a better album than Alanis Morissette's Jagged Little Pill?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. I figured as much.
Do you? When that came out, I don't remember like how old I was, but it was like every single girl had to have that album. Like every girl I knew had to have that album. It was like the best thing that came out, and it was like some weird feminist thing. Is what it seemed like. I never listened to it. It was dumb. I listened to I heard the one song about something about going down on somebody in a theater, and I was like, okay, cool. That's all I know about Alanis Morissette.
I'm in.
And then 10,000 Spoons, and all I needed was a knife or whatever.
Yeah. I remember. I was there.
But I don't remember when it came out, like how old you were, or but if it was the same for you, or if it was just like a younger generation thing.
I'm trying to decide if this is going to be a guest race or I just read the.
What in the world made you think of Alanis Morissette?
Shit just when I'm recording, shit just pops into my head.
Oh,
like there was no good reason for it.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
And I was trying to figure out some way that I could say something that could spark a conversation. And then I landed on that for no good reason.
Okay, fair enough.
A young woman had to make an emergency visit to a hospital following a bout of extreme lovemaking. What do you think extreme lovemaking is?
Anal rape.
That is extreme.
I mean, that's yes. Is that not right?
No, that's not right.
Okay.
Do you think that that's how they would phrase? I want you to use context clues, man.
Okay. Extreme love.
A young woman had to make an emergency visit to a hospital following a bout of extreme lovemaking. Do you think that's how a news article would write after being anally raped? A young woman had to make an emergency stop.
So I'm thinking there's got to be some like really big dildos involved, maybe. And it's got to be something with their butthole. It has to be. It's not extreme if it's not anal.
Okay. Yes, you are correct.
Right. Extreme is like another word for anal, I think, in like the news industry or whatever.
Okay.
I mean, am I wrong? They can't say anal.
All right. You're right. Yeah, I mean, you're right. Anal's too graphic.
Right. Extreme is.
But extreme makes it sound like you're sponsored by Red Bull for butt fucking.
Her love making was sponsored by Red Bull. They should just start saying that. A Red Bull sponsored love making session.
So she went to the hospital
Yes.
for spasms and pain in the anus.
Spasms. Okay. So that means they were shoving things that were too big up there and something got stuck, maybe?
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Okay.
I've got nothing going on tonight. We can 20 question this if you want.
Okay. So
That's something we've never done on the show.
20 questions.
Yeah.
So, okay. Was it soft or hard?
I think you have to ask yes or no. Or like person, place, or thing or something.
Okay. Was it hard?
Yes.
Was it soft? I'm getting the answer to this question either way. All right. So it was hard. So was it glass?
No.
Plastic?
No.
Ooh. Metal?
No.
That's all there is.
That's all of everything.
That's all of everything's made of. Glass, plastic, or paper. Was it paper?
No.
Paper or plastic? So, okay, what else is hard? Is it some kind of cheese?
Nope.
Okay. All right. It's not plastic. It's not metal. It's not cheese. It's not glass. Oh, is it wood?
No.
Oh, man. What else is hard? I don't even know what else is hard.
I'd be willing to bet that if I was to change my tabs and look in the chat,
Yeah.
I bet there's 4 people with the right answer.
You think?
Don't you look?
No, I'm not. I just, but I don't even know what else would be hard. Like, it can't be a cock because then the guy would be with her. It can't be like an Xbox controller or whatever because that's plastic.
Did
I'm
you
gonna
guess
feel-
plastic?
Yeah. I said, was it plastic?
Did you?
Yeah, like 3 times.
I mean, it's not. I just don't remember you saying that.
So it's not plastic, not glass. Is it rubber?
No. This is not nearly as funny as I thought it would be. But I did learn that you only know of 5 hard substances on the planet Earth.
Right.
If it's not wood or cheese, then what could it possibly be?
Well, and there's soft cheese and hard cheese. You know that, right? You understand that, right? It would be pretty funny if she got a hard cheese stuck up her ass. So she was having spasms. What? I don't. Yeah, I'm at a loss. I'm
The
serious. If it's not metal and it's not plastic and it's not fucking wood, what else is hard? Like a frozen water balloon?
You actually thought of frozen water balloon before cucumber?
Ah, you son of a bitch. Nope, we're going with frozen water balloon. Okay, cucumber. So she had a spasm because she got cucumber stuck up her ass. Okay.
However, a young woman had to make an emergency visit to a hospital following a bout of extreme lovemaking after a king cucumber became stuck inside of her. Mariana, 21, who has changed her name, was admitted to a hospital in the city of Ufa in western Russia with spasms and pain in the anus. However, despite her initial vague complaints, a diagnosis was made almost immediately after the man who brought her in explained A cucumber had become lodged inside her during an intimate session between the two. He admitted they had tried to pull it out, but to no avail.
Is there any world in which shoving a cucumber up somebody's ass is intimate or like lovemaking? Extreme lovemaking. I never would have put lovemaking in this article.
Have you ever introduced food? Have you ever invited food into your bed?
Yeah, the ants usually take care of it. No, of course not. That's disgusting.
It's not disgusting. Try
Yes,
it.
is.
Get
No.
like a loaf of wheat bread.
Okay, wait. What am I going to do with the loaf of wheat bread?
You take the bread, you peel the crust off.
Okay.
You take like 5 slices, depending on the girth that you're looking for, the length and girth, and your wife's comfort level.
Now,
And you form it into a phallic shaped shape.
Okay.
And then you fuck the shit out of her with it, with the wheat bread.
what do I get out of that?
Giving your wife enjoyment and yeast infection.
Oh, so it raises as you're doing it is what you're saying. So what? Okay, again, what do I get?
It's like you've never done anything.
Right. Have you ever lost a cucumber up your wife's ass?
No.
Don't you think they could have got it out with like a corkscrew or whatever?
Oh, that's chancy, man.
I
Like,
think.
so you would have to hold open you have to use your thumb and forefinger to hold open the butthole
Yeah.
and then hope that you can hold it open tight enough because you still have to be able to see the tip of
The cucumber.
the cucumber.
Yeah.
What? Okay, in all seriousness, if your wife would allow you to shove a cucumber up her ass, wouldn't that be like you know what? It's time for me I'm done.
I mean, I would definitely start thinking like, so our sex life is so boring that like you're taking it to the extreme lovemaking of shoving shit up your ass, like a cucumber. Like,
But hold on. Would you be okay? And I'm not saying your black wife does this, but would you be okay if your wife wanted to butt plug while you fuck her?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. What if that butt plug is a cucumber?
no,
Why?
because I wouldn't feel comfortable with something without a base. You know what I mean? You need something with like a big meaty base to it.
Okay, so it's not the fact that it's a cucumber, it's the fact that it doesn't have a base.
Yeah. Like if they could grow cucumbers with some kind of like a suction cup base. Yeah. Or like if you twist it wrong or like, tilt it, those things can snap, right?
Don't you think I get what doesn't make sense to me is it seems like it would be pretty easy to poop out a cucumber.
That's what I thought. Doesn't your body naturally expel stuff out of your asshole? Isn't that like, you don't have to really think about it. It just kind of does it on its own. Yeah, so
Sometimes you can think that you don't want it to happen and it still happens.
right. Yes. So can't you just wait? Like, I'm just going to wait this one out.
Probably be uncomfortable, but
So what's with the spasms? Do you think that your asshole spasms when you shove big fat things up it?
I don't know. Why would I know? I don't know anything about that. Why are you asking me?
You
Look
seem like
elsewhere.
a guy that would know. So I think it's like a common question that nurses get asked, like, oh, you're a nurse? Oh, what's the weirdest thing you've ever pulled out of somebody's ass? So I think it's like a very, very common thing that people go to the emergency room to get shit pulled out of their asshole. So wouldn't you? Okay, we can.
Then
bring
is
this
it
back.
really that extreme?
Extreme lovemaking? When we can
I'm
bring
serious.
it back to the.
I'm serious. If every nurse in an emergency room has pulled something out of somebody's asshole, then it's not that extreme. It's common.
Yeah, that's true. But shouldn't it be common enough that they teach it in these sex ed classes? don't shove anything up your ass that doesn't have a big, wide base, suction cup base.
So that's what they should be teaching in sex ed?
Yeah.
Okay.
In 5th grade. Mandatory. This is going to be on the test. Pay attention.
Okay.
Go over to Who's Right. If you go over, see, I fucked it up already. If you get a membership on YouTube, it gives you access to all of our bonus shows on the community tab. That doesn't sound like that's enough. It needs to be more. Don't we already have like a professional ad read of this?
Yes, and there's more. They get. All right, go ahead.
Drake gifted a Who's Right podcast membership. Thank you, Drake.
Thank you, Drake, for gifting a Who's Right membership. And I want everybody out there to know that if you sign up to become a member of our YouTube channel, you get access to all of our bonus episodes, a link on the community tab that will. Yeah, see, I run out of steam too. I mean, I was doing pretty good there.
You were. Sounded professional. See, you get community tab and bonus.
It just doesn't sound like that's enough.
Right.
Okay. Whatever. Who gives a fuck?
Yeah, that was a good one.
Drake, how was your pooping, Dorg?
It was good. Thanks, Drake. Appreciate you asking.
I appreciate you asking too.
Get off my porch, you monkey.
Drake,
I stand by that.
forgive you even if the thuds don't Tom. Right. You know what that means?
Yeah, he forgives Tom for something,
Oh.
even if the thuds don't.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Just want to make sure I understand. So you're suggesting that for the boring bits, I have like a bullet point list where I kind of say,
Yeah.
here's the important stuff that happens in this chapter, this chapter, this chapter.
Like if you were worth a shit, you would have said, hey, for Exodus 26 through 31, here's the highlights.
If I was worth a shit.
Such an ass. Drake gifted a Who's Right podcast membership. Thank you, Drake, for gifting the Who's Right podcast membership. With the membership, you get access to all of our bonus episodes and a tab that says community on it.
By becoming a member of the Who's Right YouTube channel, you'll get access to our bonus episodes and exclusive links posted on the community tab. It's the easiest way to support the show while getting more content you can't find anywhere else except Patreon. Just
Even
click,
she fucked it up.
Just click join and you're in.
Why is that so difficult?
Man, it's a word salad.
Salad sucks.
I had sex with my uncle when I was younger. Let me finish.
Bro.
I want someone to come be my uncle or role play as my dad. My brother was the first guy I fucked. It's been years, but I wish someone in my family would fuck me.
Sour Brothers. Dorg, say nuclear.
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 It's nuclear.
Nuclear.
Nuclear. Nuclear. I don't know which one's correct.
Nuclear.
Nuclear.
Nuclear submarine.
Nuclear submarine.
Who gives a fuck? You know what I mean when I say it. Fork truck.
Fork truck submarine. Thanks, Sour Brothers.
Kids expect something from you and you are unable to provide it, you defenseless coward.
You filter every single thing that you see through how fight.
We're talking
fight,
about
fight,
fighting.
Fight. Oh, fight. Huh? Fight. No. Awesome. Gaming Machine 8. Anthony, can I go on your next vacation with you? Maybe. I'll let you know.
That's nice of you.
Yeah. I'll let you know. I don't want to say no right out, but I also don't want to say yes. You can love your dad, but you can't be in love with your dad.
You can be in love with your dad if your dad has nice tits. Okay.
Stand by that. Seabull.
Thank you, Seabull.
Thanks.
To you too.
Seabull.
Go to ArizonaBayCandy.com. I'm pretty sure they got shit still.
Great. Big Mac Meat. Last time I attend the after show, yeah, sorry. You didn't attend the after show, actually. That was the super secret after show.
He said the after show.
Oh, after show. I missed that. Yeah. Well, that will be the last time we have one.
I mean, technically you weren't invited. You showed up
ruined
late.
it for everybody, especially Tom.
Out! B-O-M-B, bomb! T-O-M-B, Tom, no, tomb! If
Gallagher.
T-O-M-B is tomb, that's boom, the bomb's over!
Classic.
You didn't even know what it was.
Classic Gallagher. No, I didn't, but that was pretty funny. It's funny that you knew right away what it was.
Because I know I'm kind of a connoisseur of stand-up comedy from the 80s that was on HBO.
Cool. Mr. Dan Moriboshi, door 10, baby gout.
Door 10 it is. All right, we're all done. Thank you, everybody. Remind you to take all your money and split it between Patreon, the GoFundMe, the book, Zack, super chats, YouTube membership, Rumble rants.
I think we still have a PayPal.
Yep.
Oh boy.
All right.
Bye.
I will talk to you later.
Yep. Bye.
Bye.